Hey folks, we're going to talk about that party store right there. The Drake Road Party Center. See that front door right there next to the ice machine? I'm going to talk to you about an armed robbery that went on right out that door. You can see the Oasis hot tub place off there in the background. Right now, I'm going to get out of this parking lot I'm in. And we're going to go over here and talk about meeting these two co-defendants that pulled off that robbery in there. I talked to those guys several times. They told me the whole thing as they were on their way to be guests of the Michigan Department of Corrections someplace in the state for several years. Be right back. Well, you see, it's kind of interesting how stupid some people can be to try any crap like that to begin with. But these guys pulled up in there in a hopped up Charger with a vanity license plate hanging on the front of the vehicle right up to the front door. The one guy had a kind of mask on. The other guy wasn't wearing anything, but he was wearing a pronounced tank top t-shirt with pronounced tattoos all over his body. Walks in there, pulls a gun, makes the proprietor load up the money, the bunch of booze and cigarettes, and makes several trips out to the vehicle, loading it up with boxes full of booty. And then these two cats take off. And they get chased by the constabulary way over by Hartford, Michigan. The one fella had stopped during this high-speed chase and let his buddy out. And so he went up into another area, another home someplace. This guy kept tromping on it till he got up there to that the interchange where the casino is, and he exited over there by Hartford to where the casino is, and got into another chase there. The police seen him and started chasing him there, and it was high speed, and he wrecked, flipped the car, totaled the car. The car was all messed up. He had to go to the hospital for a while, and from the hospital to the county jail, and that's where I had seen him. And they were telling about how that the one guy he wasn't thinking he should have had a long sleeve shirt and all this stuff, that blaming one another for being just stupid to begin with, and right in the front, it doesn't make any sense. Most of the stuff was recovered. The guy that got out, I think he took part of the money and some of the cigarettes. And then the other guy was hightailing it over there. He was going to meet somebody in a big parking lot at that exit. That the way he told it to me and the others, he's sitting there telling us all about it, that meet somebody there. But when he showed up, there was nothing but cops. And so he took off. They chased him and he wrecked out, and that was that. But these guys are sitting there telling this tale to everybody, like that they were really proud of it, man. Look what we got going here, what we did, and they're bragging about making the cops work for their money and all that. I was thinking, man, oh man, these guys, they got, I believe, somewhere around 12 to 15 years. One guy, I think, maybe got a little less. They've got like 8 to 10, something like that. But, and the fellow that wrecked out was actually transported back to Kalamazoo via helicopter, which there's $50,000 right there in the county. The cost of something like that, just it's nuts. But that's what happens. And right back there, so you got a hot tub place. We talked about that in an earlier video. And it does make my back hurt just looking at it. I can barely think about the good times in there. Maybe I'll put that in my book if I write one. Anyways, thank you for watching today. Being along for this little ride. Listening about the old party store there. Hopefully you enjoy these videos. I really do like and enjoy making them. Like to and enjoy making them. In the proper King's English. The Widowmaker's still hanging over the road right up here. There has been more complaints about this. But those two big branches that stick up out of the top of it are still living. And so the Widowmaker will remain for the time being. This one, of course, I did the video, it already cracked off. But yeah, I look at that every time I have to go under that and think, man, it is playing Russian roulette with that big old Widowmaker back there. All of the people here in the neighborhood, there are 4 that have chickens, and their chickens are gone. Not one are raising, one of the families are raising chickens because of the bird flu and so forth, and they've never had any problems. They don't want any problems, and so they just have put out the no eggs today sign. All right, it is time for me to get about my day here. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one. Stay warm and safe, please.